Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my mid-level money making guide. In this guide it will have 4 different money making methods. These 4 methods will have mid-level requirements, so all of the methods will be middle tier and they can earn up to 4 mil an hour. In the description below I have my low level money making guide, so if these levels are too high of a requirement for you, check that out and that might have some things that help you. Method 1 is doing cosmic runes through the abyss. The requirements for this is 75 rune crafting, so you can get 2 cosmics every make. In every inventory you'll be making twice as many cosmics as you have PRS. Also, you want small to giant pouches if you can. They help the GP per hour significantly because they hold your PRS for you. You can get these pouches just by killing the monsters inside the abyss. They have quite a common drop rate, so you should get them pretty easily. An Amulet of Glory, when it's charged, it has 4 charges. It teleports you back to Edgeville. It's very useful when you're doing Cosmic Runes through the Abyss because you can just teleport back to Edgeville when you're done and then just repeat it. Another useful item is the Demonic Skull if you're going for experience. It increases your experience but puts a 500k price tag above your head and you can get PK'd by anyone of any levels. So if experience matters to you and you don't mind running the risk putting a 500k price tag above your head, then go for it. If XP isn't a bother to you and you want to reduce the chance of getting PK'd just from running to the abyss, then don't wear the Demonic Skull and you'll still get the same amount of gold. So before we start this method, I'm just going to talk about the familiars. You can have an Abyssal Titan and an Abyssal Lurker. The Abyssal Lurker is the lower level version and the Abyssal Titan is the higher level version. I'm going to use the Abyssal Titan, but you can use the Abyssal Lurker if you do not have the level. So you can store in this guy. You can put all 20 PRS into an Abyssal Titan. Once your Abyssal Titan has 20 PRS in him, you're also going to want to take out the rest of your PRS. What I'd suggest is to make a preset. So to make a preset, you press the cog, and then here, I already have my rune crafting preset. So when you click here, and you press this save button, it saves what you're wearing and what's in your inventory. So obviously I've got all of the pouches I can, I've got my PRS, I've got my Amulet of Glory, and I've got a cape. So I can click save, it saves everything that's in my inventory, I press yes. So that way, I have everything in my inventory, nice and easy. Also, you can press the presets, and if you have a Beast of Burden, you can then save your Beast of Burden over it. I've got my Abyssal Titan, so my preset for my Abyssal Titan is now on here. This way it makes it much easier to do both. So if I put the Abyssal Titan to number 2 and the Runecrafter to number 1, what I've got to do is press those on my keyboard. Make sure you right click each pouch and you fill each one. Once you've filled each pouch, you literally just run. Use Surge when you can, it speeds up the time it takes you to get to the places. Once you get here, you can do any of these obstacles. So I'll just squeeze through the gap. But there's also extract, there's another squeeze, there's fire making ones, there's wood cutting ones, all of that. So now once you're here, you're going to want to find the portal that's the Cosmic Rune, which is here. But before I go through the Cosmic Rune, I'm just going to talk about this guy in the middle. This guy can repair your pouches, so if your pouches are low, just right click him and you repair. You can repair all the pouches. Sometimes they degrade and they hold less when they degrade, so you want to repair them at him whenever you can. We'll go into the Cosmic Rift. Then you just press on the altar. I get 146 runes. It does it all through your pouches as well, so obviously I can't empty them. You don't even need to take your Beast of Burden. So if I right click and I take the Beast of Burden, it doesn't even let me. It crafts every single one, which means I must have had 74 rune essence on me. I go back to Edgeville. I'll quickly speed up a few runs just for you to get the idea. Make sure you wear your Amulet of Glory. Preset can't detect a glory with 4 charges. You'll have to wear your glory every time if it's under 4 charges. As you can see, each inventory makes you a lot of money. That's around 54k in inventory, which is insane. It took me around 40 seconds per inventory, 50 if I got a bad route. So you can do that at least once per minute, which means you can do 60 in an hour. That actually leads to 3 mil an hour right now, which is really, really good. For 2 is fruitfall. All you gotta have is 69 summoning for the fruit bat, and literally it's 2.5 mil an hour for clicking one button and picking up papayas. I will quickly show you a demonstration. It's a very simple way of earning money. To do this method, you're going to want to have your fruit bat. You're going to need some fruitful scrolls and some summoning potions. So if I price check how much these are going to cost me, so for 100 of these scrolls and 5 summoning potions for dose, it cost me 76k. So let's see how much I can make from 100 of the scrolls and see how long it takes me. Set your left click option on familiar to be special move. You want your special move on your fruit bat to be cast very easily, so you put it as the left click option. You can either left click your summoning icon, or you can move it and drag it onto your bar like I have, so I can spam number 8. So if I unnote these summoning potions, if I spam number 8 and I open up my follower details to see his special move bar, as you can see there's a lot of fires on the floor. All I gotta do is pick them all up. Also, if you use the loot system like this, you can just loot all very easily. You can just take the papaya out of the stack, no need to worry. Sip on your potion when you're low on summoning points. Right, so let's price check what we got. We have 341,000 GB in papayas. Take away what we spent, and that's an easy 260k plus. 260k took me around 6 minutes to do. So if you multiply 260k by 10 for an hour, that is 2.6 mil in an hour. So it stands by what I said. That's even deducting the summoning potion costs and the scroll costs. It's pretty easy to make money this way. The only downfall is it gives no experience, but if you're looking for an easy way of money and you have an alright summoning level, then this will be the method for you. Method 3 is making unfinished potions. The requirements for this are quite a lot more than the others, so you need 30 Herblore for at least doing unfinished Ranar potions. So the Herblore requirement's quite low. But if you want to get the high end at the 3 mil an hour, you're going to want 66 plus Herblore for the high end and higher tier herbs. Scroll of Cleansing is 20,000 Dungeoneering tokens, and the Scroll of Cleansing has a 10% chance for you to save a herb when putting it into your vial of water, and it also has a 1 in 8 chance to speed it up, so it makes it faster and has a chance to save. The last item is a portable well. The portable well also has a 10% chance to make an additional unfinished potion. There's a helpful wiki link in the description about GP gains on unfinished potion makes. You can use that as a guideline and it will help you in order just to see what herb is good at the current time. Not the same herbs are always the best, so they'll be high but they might not be the highest one day, and the next day they may be the highest. So it's good to check the wiki page whenever you're doing unfinished potion. Find a portable well, you can simply just join the friends chat portables and ask for a location of the well. They should reply to you pretty quickly. To make unfinished potions, you're going to want to use that wiki link that I put in the description. So if I bring that up, here it says grimy herb to unfinished potions. So if you wanted to clean the herbs yourself, then make unfinished potions, you can check the profit/cost per potion. So fell salt potions and lantadime potions are the best at the moment. I'm not going to do it this way. I'm going to use clean herb to unfinished potion. So I'm going to do the profit/cost per potion. Fell stalk are the best. All of those top 5 are worth it. So I think I'm going to do lantadime potions because I know that they are good. It's not the top one because I'm not going to use 94 potions just because this is a mid-level guide. I'm going to do the 69 potions. So let's make some lantadime potions. We'll buy some clean Lanterdimes. So if I just buy 100 for now, I'll just do 100 potions. That way it'll be nice and simple. I have one in my inventory, so let's buy 99. So we got 99 Lanterdimes. What I want to do is make a preset. So we'll do 14 Lanterdimes and 14 vials of water. Then we have to save the preset. I'll save it over the rune crafting one from earlier. Right, now you've got your preset. I'm going to have to set up my portable well. Obviously you're going to use the portables, friends chat. I'm going to use a portable well for now, just because it's simple and easy for me. My portable well's down. I'll bank, I'll press my preset, mix the potions. The procs for your portable well will come in your chat if you have your chat messages on. And also, whenever you proc with the scroll, you'll see that the potion gets added on the end of your inventory, so you can see how many you proc per inventory. The only one that you can't see is when the portable well sends it directly to your bank. So we got 13 procs. I made around 100k in 2 minutes with this method, which means if I'd done it for an hour, I'd be making around 3 mil. The last method is Divination. On level 60 plus Divination to be earning good money. At levels 80 to 90 plus, the GP an hour gets really high, and it's a maximum of 4 mil an hour at level 95 plus. So for this method, all you need to do is harvest energy and then convert the memories into energy as well, so you're getting the maximum energy in an hour. Useful items for Divination are the Nightmare Musfa. If you have 81 summoning, he can also carry memories for you, and then when you deposit them, transfer them into energy, it will also deposit his, so it saves you time and effort running back and forth. Boons for your specific level tier are very useful, so it will allow you to deposit and gain your energy much quicker. Diviner and Divination outfit from Treasure Hunter also help, as they give you extra energy or extra experience when gathering. So to do this Divination method, you need to do the Wildy spot. The Wildy spot is a bit risky, but if you take a teleport, like I can use my max cape, but for argument's sake I'm taking a Ring of Dueling, so you can just teleport out to Duel Arena or Castle Wars, and you should never get PK'd. To make sure they have as little chance as possible to PK you, you're going to want to hop to a legacy only server. World 97 is legacy only. Let's go on that one. Now we're on a legacy only server. It's easy. You won't get PK'd as easy on here because people can't just obliterate you with EOC abilities. So what we're going to do is use our home telly, which will be up at the top right in legacy only mode. We're going to want to teleport to the Wilderness Volcano. If you haven't got this lodestone unlocked, you'll have to run there. But the Wilderness Lodestone takes a lot of time off of your journey. You're going to want to travel to the middle of the Wilderness Volcano, which is where this colony is. Simply, if you need to teleport out and you see a PKO, just run down. Try and get out of range so he can't tele-block you, and before he tele-blocks you, get to level 20 Wilderness and just teleport to Castle Wars. So, weaving the energy doesn't take very long. Gives you a bit more Divination XP as well, which is nice. So now we have the weave prices. If you look over the Grand Exchange gold value, incandescent energy is 47,550 for 150 of them. That's level 95. Level 90 for the luminous energy is 31k. Level 80 for the radiant energy is 27k. Level 70 for the brilliant energy is 23k. And level 60 for the lustrous energy is 19k. I harvest energy for 6 minutes during this video, which means I can make 10 times the amount that what I made in this video. That means I can make 4.75 mil from incandescent energy in an hour. I can make 3 mil from luminous energy in an hour. I can make 2.7 mil from radiant energy in an hour. I can make 2.3 mil in brilliant energy in an hour, and around 2 mil in lustrous energy in an hour. So this is anything between 2 to 4.75 mil between the levels of 60 and 95. Thanks for watching.